Am I Wearing Nylons? Played by Miss Horny Honey. This story, in which you choose the ending, is about 3 times longer than this video. After finishing this part, you will have to choose between the 2 options I will give you. Do you accept the challenge?
When Hugh went out to read for a while on the balcony, he saw 2 girls right on the balcony opposite his. They were talking to each other, sometimes in English with an Italian accent, other times directly in Italian. They were probably 2 tourists on holiday, because this flat was usually rented. Hugh stared at them for a while. One of them had curly hair, blonde or perhaps partially red. She was attractive, with well-defined curves. The other was dark-haired, with long hair that fell over her shoulders. She was not as pretty as her companion, but she had a certain sensuality. Maybe they did not notice that Hugh was looking at them, or maybe they were used to boys watching them. Hugh tried to read for a while, but sometimes he looked towards the balcony in front of him. A while later Hugh decided that it was not so hot anymore and it was a good time to go for a run. He changed his clothes and left the house for his favorite park. As he left the doorway, he heard the girls talking in Italian. They were not exactly speaking softly, so it was easy to hear them. On the way back, when the boy was running back sweating, he saw one of the girls at the door of his building. She was crossing her arms, apparently waiting for someone. Hugh approached and waved timidly, trying to make room to open the door. "You really like watching your neighbours, don't you?" the black-haired Italian girl asked him. The boy remained silent for several seconds. "Are you a voyeur?" the young Italian girl insisted. No, not at all," Hugh replied. "I just go out on the balcony to read." "You go out to read and spy on your neighbours," the girl protested. "I wasn't spying," Hugh defended himself. "It's just that your balcony is in front of mine." "What were you looking at?" the dark-haired girl asked seriously. Hugh didn't know what to answer. He felt cornered, and after giving his improvised answer, he felt really ridiculous. "I was just trying to guess if you wear nylons," he said. The young Italian girl watched him in silence. Finally she repeated that answer out loud, trying to assimilate that she had understood correctly. "You were trying to guess if we are wearing nylons," she said. "Despite this heat," she added. Hugh blushed. "And what do you think?" the girl asked. "Are we wearing nylons? Look me in the eyes."
Our story is not over. It is time for you to decide how it continues. You must choose between 2 options. Choose well, because the endings will be completely different for Hugh. Option 1. Hugh looks down to see if the Italian woman is wearing nylons. Option 2. Hugh looks into the eyes of the Italian woman and answers.